Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Joe Bob. How are you?
I'm good. Darcy's here also.
Hello,
Waking
Darcy.
up. We were at the stripper awards last night, so
Oh, nice.
I was the keynote speaker for the stripper
exotic dancer awards,
exotic dancers of America, strip club owners.
I'm
something
sure
like that.
that was horrible for you. I am so sorry that you had such a horrible time. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. I really appreciate it. Um, I'm going to start this off because I just have to tell you both, thank you so much for giving Roger Corman such a beautiful tribute before his passing. I just people can wait too long, and I'm so glad that you did that. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, I was so happy that we were able to have him because I didn't, even though he was 97, I didn't really know that he was in bad health.
He
Uh,
didn't
I I
he didn't look
I
it.
did know that because he had a lot of problems that made it kind of like we were a little scared it wasn't going to work out. But I was so happy that it did, and he was really, really happy. Like even after he was just saying like what a wonderful night it was and stuff. So that made me really happy.
That was just absolutely beautiful. So I just wanted to say thank you again for that. So over 6 years, which is amazing, of doing this, what has surprised you about the journey and the growth of the mutant fam online and in real reality? What has surprised you the most and has been such a, an experience for you through this?
What has surprised me the most?
Mhm.
I guess that people will put up with my stuff for so long,
Yeah, me too. That surprises me.
um, because I have uh, I've I don't I don't I don't I never quite understand um, what our appeal is, to tell you the truth.
My God.
Because I'm kind of doing the same thing that I've done for years, and I've done it at other places, and we didn't have this same emotional reaction to it when I did it at other places, and so I'm very grateful to the family and the fans that have grown up around the show, and the way the fans react to me when I go to the conventions, and the I don't want to analyze it too much, actually, because I don't understand the sources of it, and so I just try to what I try to do is just make sure the shows are um, the best I can do, uh, and so does Darcy. We're both very passionate about it.
Well, and it's like you're a safe haven for all of us when I just personally I just was having a kind of a rough time, and the Cemetery Man episode really just I hadn't got a chance to just be a part of that dynamic in a while, and I just had so much fun, and it made me
Aw.
forget about the bad stuff because it was my people and you guys were just so much fun. And I think that's a lot of it, and also just the timing of when we were all stuck at home really gave us a place of a haven.
Well, I appreciate that, and I especially appreciate that you like Cemetery Man because the preparation for that particular show was one of the most brutal
Oh my God.
ever. And the only thing that compares to it of any of the shows that we've done is Exorcist 3 was equally difficult.
What?
Uh,
I don't remember that.
oh,
Why?
Exorcist 3, the research for it, it
Well,
was
I thought
just,
you meant more like the behind the scenes stuff.
well, that too.
They did not like anything we wanted to do. They're like, nope, start over.
Well, that's true, and well, we have that a lot, but the
It
actual,
was brutal on this one because we wanted to do the gun thing, and they were not happy
oh
about that.
man, I had there were, if someday I kept the notes from
Our original idea.
from the lawyer.
The lawyer. Oh my God.
and some and,
Oh,
and it's like, and it wasn't written nicely. It was like, you will not be saying this in
you
no
will not be doing this.
under no circumstances will you mention this.
I know.
Oh my God.
But that makes it all the more awesome
It-
that you liked it.
it was
So,
all about their stuff was all about the guns, you know, and
Yeah.
so and so I mean I did use a gun in the show, but
I was shocked they let you at all.
well
I
they
mean, I guess it's okay to kill
they
zombies.
let me under certain restrictions. So
Zombies don't count.
Probably not showing anybody getting shot on camera.
yeah, and you know, the type of gun that I used was also vetoed. The type of gun I was going to use was vetoed.
Oh my gosh.
It made you happy, it made you laugh, and all of it was worth it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
great. It was so great. It's one of my favorite movies too. So thank you.
That's one of your favorite movies. See,
I
that's
hear that from so many people, and I don't get it. I'm sorry.
yeah. I mean, it's such a grim movie. It's such a grim movie, and
Don't explain. Like, tell me
it's
exactly
open.
what's going on.
It has a lot of things that are sort of counterintuitive that for the audience. Meaning, the ending is kind of
What the fuck?
yeah. It's a what the fuck ending,
It ends like St.
and
Elsewhere did, where they're all in a snow
Yeah.
globe.
and Rupert
That bothered me so much the first time I saw it. Like, what the fuck is this?
Rupert Everett is a strange and kind of unlikable
Yes,
main character, and so you know it's
don't enjoy him.
I think it's just because it's so beautiful, but also just there's so much dark humor in it, and it just nothing else has really looked like it. And
true.
it's very, and Rupert Everett's nice to look at. I'm not gonna lie, he looks very good in this.
I
So,
mean, both the leads don't hurt.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, the other thing I wanted to ask you about too was you're bringing in Rhonda Shear, who I'm so excited to see in this, and it has a lot of other fans excited as well. Can you talk about joining forces with her again, and how this is, what can you share?
Well, I mean, I don't have any secrets to share. Although she was on my show
Yeah,
years ago. Um, she was on the show on the same show with Joe Flaherty.
yeah, God, I
We were
know.
and
Oh,
and she's a trooper. She's a good
She's amazing.
person to work with. She likes to work. She likes to be on, and so who better to have for a marathon
oh
than
yeah.
Rhonda Shear. And I didn't even know if she still did things like that. And we asked her, and fortunately she
She's
said
making
yes.
it a pilot for Up All Night again.
Oh, she is? Well,
Yeah,
that's
she
great.
wants us to do it.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
And I told her yes.
Okay.
Just so
You
you
gotta
know.
say, you gotta go up all night every time. It's like a legal thing that you have to say it that way.
Okay, I'm intimidated though, because like she has it to an art form, and I feel like I can't. It's like I'm not even gonna attempt it in front of her.
I have faith in you, Darcy. You're pretty
No,
awesome.
too much pressure. But thank you.
Do you think like we'll be the 1,000th person to ask her to say it?
The 1,000? That's an
Oh,
underestimate.
yeah,
This week, maybe.
exactly.
Like, we're gonna be that person
Oh,
that makes her do it.
yeah, we'll make her do it.
So
I have no
I
say in
know
there.
I don't have you very much longer, but I wanted to ask you in the what if you can give any kind of insight into what is the process for choosing 6 films for a marathon like this for you guys?
Oh Lord.
Oh, it's the same process we always have, which is we make a list of the 6 that we want, and we don't get any of them, and then Shudder tells us what they have available, and we don't want any of those, and then
And then we fight to death with whatever's left over.
and then we fight and force them to get maybe 2 that we want.
I mean,
And
did we even get to that we wanted?
I think we did. Yeah,
We did, but not once. Anyway.
I would say
I'm not there's some that I really like in this, but they were ones that I don't think we got anything we fought for. I don't think they made any special exempts or whatever
No,
for us.
no, but I think
It's more like fighting amongst ourselves because we all want different things. So I feel like everyone's represented in here somewhere.
I think what we ended up with though is
It's a lovely mishmash.
it's a mishmash, but it's sort of that's sort of what you want in a marathon though.
Oh yeah.
If you watch a really heavy one, then you want a light one after that, you know. So
Actually, all the movies in this, I mean, after all the fighting and stuff, they actually turned out to be pretty decent.
the movies are pretty
Yeah.
decent, yeah.
Awesome. So my last question is for each of you, and that is, if you were going on a dream date, what would your double feature pick be for each of you? Which two movies would you want to do?
For the double feature,
Yeah, for your dream date. You're going on a date. What are the two movies that you want to have for your double feature?
You go first, JV. Let me think about this.
just like favorite movies,
Just
or
what would you take your date to?
well, I would take my date to anything, but
That's like a cop-out answer.
but but I mean, it's like there's not movies I would avoid just because it was a date. But I would say hmm, I would say Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Reanimator.
Yes.
All right.
That does not surprise me.
I'm gonna go Scream to make sure they respect the classics. I'll be like watching the whole time, make sure they appreciate it. And then let's go Terrifier to make sure they have a sense of humor and appreciate gore and nudity. So
Nice.
we'll find
Nice.
out if we're compatible with that.
Oh, that's what you're asking. Okay.
Well, see.
All right. I got you now. I got the concept. Okay.
Your answers are still the same.
They totally
Probably.
would be. That Reanimator's gonna get him in the mood. That's what that's for. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for doing what you do and being as amazing as you are. You are my king and queen, and I appreciate you.
Aw,
And you guys rock.
you are the best.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, sir. You have a great one. You too,
You
Darcy.
too. Bye. Thank you.
Okay.